Hello, Justin. How are you? Good. It's hot here. Uper, how are you doing? TJ, how are you? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Tanisha, how are you? So, Jason, how are things going with you there, buddy? And how are you, Tanisha? Is everything good? Yeah, it got hot here today. Really, really hot. Kelsey, how are you? Is David back yet? Well, I hope when you say it could be better, it's nothing serious. Well, tell him I said hello, Kelsey. Is anybody else having trouble with the stream buffering? How are you doing, Kelsey? Yeah, I have a few things I gotta get rid of too here. I got babies down there. I gotta excuse me, start moving a few things around. I got a few established stuff I want to start getting around. I'm not gonna complain, Kelsey. It was hot. I called David today to see if he would mosey on over to help us with some of the siding, and he was in Montana, so that did me no good. But yeah, I'm gonna get thin out some of the collection a little bit there, Uber. So it's been why would you think that, TJ? Why would you think that? Matt, how are you doing? How are you? Let me see here. And how are all the tarantulas doing? Are you getting you got any breeding yet? Are you doing any breeding yet, Matt? Or is it just still mostly slings and stuff? Sorry, guys. I will be right there. Right now. Yeah, you should pick. You did a good job on the Pokemon one, I think, and I think you'll do a pretty good job on all the other ones you do, Tanisha. Oh, I'm sorry that happened, Matt. Sorry that happened. Yeah, the Samsung Galaxy is good. That's what I got. I got the Galaxy Note 8. And even Apple phones are smartphones. Ed, how are you doing? Juan, how are you? Yeah, it's they're all smartphones. I will have to check it out. Did you put it up, Justin? Because I'll check it out. You know, I like the way you did that. You were watching it and reviewing it at the same time. Pretty cool. They are. They are very. What company are you with, Juan? What phone company? And Ed, how are you doing? Boost. They don't have that plan where you can go in and so much down and so much a month or something like that, do they? I don't know. Well, congratulations, TJ. I have AT&T. I don't know what I don't know. My sister, she might have Boost. I'm not 100% sure. I know my son's with Verizon, I believe it is. The reason I like AT&T is because their service is pretty good when you're out somewhere. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I went right to their page. They're absolutely one of my favorite teas is the pumpkin patch. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And when you go to the movie theaters to watch a movie, you can take a little notepad and write stuff down so you don't forget nothing that you want to cover um in your in your reviews. Cricket, maybe that's what my sister's got is Cricket. My one, I'm not sure. I can't be 100% positive. But I like AT&T. I've never had an issue with it. They fixed everything. Uh, we had the tornadoes here a few weeks ago. A tower went down. We lost service for one day, I think it was, and they reimbursed us. So I'm not going to complain. It wasn't even a whole day. It was only like 6 hours or something. It was off when the tornado went through, and then it was back on by the next day. Plus, we got DirecTV, which is part of AT&T now. So that's all good. Aha, Pumpkin Patch Exotics. How are you doing? Let me ask you a question, Pumpkin Patch Exotics. Is your name Pumpkin Patch Exotics because of the Pumpkin Patch Tarantula, or is there another reason? I'm sorry you're having trouble with it. Becky loves her iPhone, and so does Emma. They both love it. OTC is this. What do you mean by that, Uper?
October.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, but I don't know what is this month. His month. Could be his month. I got what you're saying. iPhones are changing. I think I've seen that they're gonna have spectacular cameras in them very, very soon. Some of the best video capability of all. Tanisha said hello.
Hello, everybody.
You should watch her video. She did a review. Watch it, sat and watched it. It was pretty good. Oh,
Hey, Yupa. I gotta go pee.
Yeah, very good, very good. That's cool. You do know they have the pumpkin patch tarantula, right? I don't know if you've ever seen them or not. Yeah, you're not late. We just started up, Bob. Just a little bit ago. And there's what the pumpkin patch tarantula looks like. Oh, and you wish I didn't know. But I guess I should have. We talked about that yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So, Bob, how is the weather over in Ireland today? I'm gonna tell you, orange and black are two of my favorite colors, but my absolute favorite color is green. It goes green, orange, and black. So, ooh, they're nice.
No, you can't have any.
I don't want any. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Would you like me to show these ones? The color, look at the head stamp on them guys. Orange, black, and purple, yeah. Beautiful colors too, by the way. I also like purple. These are Enchi head clowns. Did you say lavender Enchi head clowns? Is that what you said they were, one? If I'm not mistaken. Still no rain, and recently we're Ireland. Yeah, green is absolutely my favorite color. Yeah, that's what I like about his videos too. He's very energetic, and is never like down or anything. Everything is positive with his videos, always is. Yeah, the copyright no one did anything. Hey, honey, you going back out there by chance or no?
I wasn't.
Okay, don't worry about it. The copyright stuff was nothing, though, TJ, because they wouldn't bother you any with that. They don't go after you. They don't stop it. Nothing. They just.
It'll probably be the last of it. Will you be able to make more tonight?
Yeah, I'll get it before I go to bed. Yes, they don't do anything other than just say you got a copyright on there. I have hundreds and hundreds of them. I got like 1,000 videos up. I bet you I have several hundred with copyrights on it, and they don't do anything.
There's about this much left in there.
Okay.
So, can you still make more?
Yes,
tonight?
I will definitely make more. Yes, it's female on the left, and male on the right. Oh, yeah, they're very beautiful.
Can you stop grabbing my buttocks?
I didn't. My hands are right here, people. Jeez. You're so
Pervert.
Yeah. Yeah, like I try to tell them, they mean very little. They don't mean anything with the copyrights. They'll never come after you. They won't ban you or nothing. At the worst case scenario, they'll remove that one video, and that would be it. Oh, Rude Dog is live with Muscle Serpents University. I seen something that he's a pretty good guy. Stop touching. Yeah, Justin, he puts a very positive vibe out there. How long ago did Rude Dog go live with him? Yeah, Justin, your channel's growing pretty quick because you definitely put a good vibe out there. So it has to be that beard magic, yes. So, Juan, how many tarantulas do you think you'll be pairing up this year? You know, I'm from Philadelphia, okay? And they say you never see a baby pigeon because they're because they're aliens. That's what they say. Who along with whose videos, whose channel? TJ. Very good one. Please keep me posted. They deleted a lot of like a bunch of inactive channels. They really did. Now, Juan does pigeons too. Pumpkin Patch. Did you know that? Excuse me. Yeah, I suppose it didn't go anywhere. Yes, Juan. That's what I was saying to him. Yeah, I agree, Bob. Yeah, Juan has. If you're on Facebook, I don't know if you're on Facebook or not, but Juan has a very extensive collection of pigeons. It is pretty interesting to see. Yeah. If you can't find one tomorrow, but you should, you live in Salt Lake City, so there should be a store somewhere that has them. But if you can't find one, Amazon definitely has them pretty cheap. Yeah, they're pretty cool, Bob. I also like crows are pretty decent. I like crows. Ravens, crows you could teach to talk. They learn how to talk, and they said crows are one of the more intelligent of all bird species. they could figure out complex puzzles where like the African gray has an intelligence of a 5-year-old, but it can't figure out too much of a complex puzzle where a crow can figure out a 5-stage complex puzzle. Yes, crows will actually learn something, go back to the nest and teach the babies and teach other crows, and then they all learn it and it becomes part of their way. You just poked me right in the eye, Emma. Thank you very much. Yeah, but I don't know. They can unscrew lids and stuff, but I don't know how they could figure out if they could figure out really complex puzzles. No, I have not. I've never been there, and I have. I've never been. Will, how are you? Yeah, I'll be fine. Hiding as always. Yep. Well, it's good that you're here. How is your arm and how are things going? I used to have birds, and at the store, the pet store, used to have all kinds of birds, African grays. I got bit by an African gray in the hand, and it went clean through the hand, pierced my hand. But minor birds, I like minor birds, crows, things like that. It's not ever going to be 100%. I'm sorry to hear that. And that's okay, TJ. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't correct anybody here, TJ. Minor birds are cool. We had one that spoke English and Spanish. Very good. Oh, that's cool, Youper. I did not know that. I just knew that they have a very they can figure out things they're very complex animals. Yeah, octopus and octopi are very much so escape artists. Well, that would be cool to see. The parrots can have issues. A parrot will begin to like somebody, and that's the problem with getting a parrot, because if you get old and you die off, sometimes they'll never take to another person again. Yeah, I had a buddy who took a whole room and turned it into a bird sanctuary in his house. It was pretty cool. Yep, they do make tools. That's what I said. That's how they could figure out the puzzle. It's pretty neat. Oh, chickens, TJ. They're cool. Okay, they got a bird over in Australia. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's like the cousin of the blackbird. They're like almost the same thing. Animals can't eat cane toads, but them birds have figured out that if you turn the cane toad over, you can kill it and eat it from the belly side and not die from it. It's pretty neat. And it's pretty neat how they learned that. Yeah, see? Birds like that are strange, aren't they, Will? Yeah, they can live a long time. Yeah, that's cool, TJ. Some can live longer than that. I've heard of some living close to 80, but it depends on what kind of parrot it is. Well, you do a pretty good. It seems like you do fine, Pumpkin Patch. And I'm sorry to hear that you have a disability. Yep, they eat around the glands. It's pretty neat how they learn that, ain't it, Pumpkin Patch? The birds have learned how to do that. You must have saw the same exact show I did on that. It's pretty good. Magpies are cool. That is true, but they still recommend you wear gloves with them because your um, the oils from your hands can affect them, and they still secrete some, not poisons, I wouldn't say, but like stuff you don't want to get on you. Not a big fan of Brian Bocek, Little Bob. Nope. Nah, you're fine. That's okay. J Dog, how are you? Ah, that's true. It did. I think he got rid of all the stuff in the small enclosures. Camp Keenan, he's cool, but each their own. Sorry that happened, Pumpkin Patch.
I mean, you can't even see your face.
Can you guys see my face? Is that better? I was kind of sitting sloshed. He does know his stuff. Will, yes, he does. Yep, he is. That he is. Are you guys talk darkness with light behind? Are you talking about this back here? I try to be the man of mystery. Can you see my face at all? How about if I do that? Can you see a little better? Like Home Improvement, right? Just defense. Well, I wish there was something I could do to. How is that? Is that better? I don't know what to do here, guys, to try to fix this. Is that better? Do you see me a little better? Well, I'm glad you see me now. I'm like the guy from Can you hear me now? Commercials. Are you talking about the razor blades, Will? What do you mean, TJ, by that? Bananas are good. One of my favorite fruits. I freeze bananas. I like frozen bananas. Okay. I don't pull anything out of the eggs, but I will tell you what I do. When I cut them, I do rip the egg open a lot so the snake can get out. Okay. I don't reach in and pull the snake out, but with retics, that membrane is pretty hard to sometimes push through. So it's always good to push through and pull the head out so the snake gets its bearing straight and can breathe. So there is a difference between what you can do. And that's true, Youper. You can't worry about other people. It's their animals. It's their eggs. And you have to do what you do and just worry about what you do. Well, with retics, sometimes you can leave them in there if you don't pull their head up, and they still can drown. It's kind of strange. Well, I hope your surgery goes okay, Pumpkin Patch. Yeah, I definitely cut. You know, we usually wait for one to pip, and on day 56, if none pipped, I definitely cut because you never know.
What did them other ones do?
Any day, I've been checking them every day, and they're really dimpling. And I got to determine what day we're going to cut on. Yeah, it's tough to. Here's my opinion on it all. Okay. If you have interesting animals, I'm going to watch your channel regardless. And unless, of course, you're downright teaching hatred or something like that, or you're deliberately hurting the animal. But they're your animals. You can do what you want with them. I just tend to like to do things my way. And you know what? I've come to the conclusion that if I'm doing something that I don't think somebody's gonna like, I just won't put it on video because I ain't gonna. I'm not on. I do this for fun. I don't do this for people to be like, you're doing this wrong or doing that wrong. There's many people in here that have been doing this for a long time, and I say let them do. They haven't had a problem all this time, so why are you going to worry about it now? Giants are good, TJ. I like Giants. That's another thing. Yeah, your person should check that. Had a friend yesterday sent me a text and was in panic mode because the snake pipped on its own. And then when they cut the hole a little bigger, they seen that the umbilical cord was wrapped around, and they had to go in and do something to protect it, save it. And I've seen snakes come all the way out of the egg and die because the umbilical was wrapped around.
That's all right.
Yeah, leopard geckos are very interesting animals. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Will. If you can intervene and save something, it's better to do it. Oh, you like the leopard geckos? Do you have any leopard geckos, Ed? I think you do, don't you? I can't remember. Sweet. Are you breeding any of them, Ed, or Yeah, and then you know what? Even if somebody with a lot of knowledge tells you something, do research because their knowledge might work for them and it might not work for you. Yes, I got a whole tank full of fish down there yet. Oh, you don't plan to breed them at all, huh? Yeah, they're good animals to have kids. Are they males or females? Ed, that was for you. Are the leopard geckos males or females, Ed? That is true. They are. Pumpkin patch. I have to agree with you, Bob. That's true, Will. 2 females and 1 male. You should do a little educational on breeding in front of them all, huh? Oh, I had to say it. Very good, TJ. How is the snake season going for you, Will?
It makes no sense to me.
And Ed?
Yeah. What's with the dude? Really? He's got arms out of his head.
Yeah, it's an interesting show, hon. Rick and Morty. It's a big show.
You're watching it and not listening to it. It makes a big difference if you listen to it.
Okay, Tanisha. That's good. That is good, Ed. Well, I remember that, but I thought you said you did end up with a clutch show, right? Yes. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Because I remember you said you backed off because of your arm, but you ended up with a clutch anyway. And did you let that maternally incubate? I cannot remember if you did or not. You could put it up. Why can't you put it up? Oh yeah, go ahead. Everybody put your emails up there if you want. Oh, that's good. What makes you not feel safe? I'm trying to figure. Wait a minute. Watson, how are you? You're not that late. Don't worry about it. Oh. How is she using it to get her way? That's what I don't understand. Got to explain yourself there. Monitors. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about, Bob. There's a lot of them that stick their tongue out when they're threatened. If she is, yeah, well, you can't let her bully you. That's for sure. Oh, okay. I don't know what you can do about that. She shouldn't be even touching you. So maybe you should let someone know. I agree with you, Bob. Yeah, we're a family. We're a family-friendly channel, Bob. Yeah, you should try to do something to prevent her from interacting with you anymore. Oh, but he was no, he wasn't talking about a snake. He was talking about a monitor, TJ. Can we ask? Do you mind if we ask who it is and what, or at least what state you live in? Oklahoma. Does this lady by chance breed Gila monsters? Because when we were in Oklahoma, there was a lady in reptiles down there. It was really big, used to breed Gila monsters. And I can't picture her being the head of everything in this state. It's a lot easier. I understand that. And it's okay that you slipped out like you did up there once in a while. It's all good. I tend not to think about verse. Yeah. I only do that because there's one child that comes in here and she hasn't been in here in a while, so I don't know. That's true, Justin. I may only be 20% Irish, but hey. Bob, that's funny. Bob, do you ever watch that show, Irish People Try Things, where they try like American food or liquors from other countries and stuff like that? That show that is so funny. It's on YouTube. It's hilarious. If you get attacked by her, get it on video. If you go to the show and you end it and then put it out there, that's the only way to get people like that under control. Oh, it's funny. They can't, they always do a lot of liquor. They try a lot of liquor, and they were trying Everclear once, and they had never tasted anything like that before. They couldn't believe how powerful that stuff was. Yeah, they don't seem Irish people don't seem to like peanut butter and chocolate and stuff like a certain to mix together or peanut butter. Why? Because it's so sweet, or what makes it horrifying to you? And do you like peanut butter? That's a good question. I believe it is served at room temperature, but I don't know. No, TJ, no. It's called Irish People Try. It's Irish people trying foods or something like that. Yeah, I personally like dark chocolate. The less sweet, the better. But that could be because I'm an American, maybe. I don't know. What about you, hon? You love dark chocolate, don't you? Yeah, see, she loves dark chocolate. Emma, you got to clean that stuff off. She's got her thing of grapes there and her potato chips sitting there. Zero. I hate to say it that way, Justin, but zero. It was just all right. You know what I like? Oh, TJ, I'm a Native American too, because I was born here. Anybody born in the United States is a Native American. Eesh. Oh, and Pumpkin Patch, where's the show at that you were thinking about vending? What city? What was that at, TJ? What were you saying? Andrew's what? Oh, Oklahoma City. Repticon. Never been there, but I wouldn't mind going there to it. My cousin is Sue.
Pretty damn close to it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Bob. She needs to videotape her. She should live stream the whole thing or something from her phone or something. Because I guarantee you, Repticon would not tolerate bullying or anything at their shows, especially to someone vending. I don't know what the channel's called. I just know that they have Irish people try, and it's just sometimes it's funny the stuff they try and what they say about it. Doesn't your phone record? TJ, that's funny. Hon, you got TJ every time he sees Sour Patch Kids, he thinks of me. Did you hear me, hon? TJ says every time he sees Sour Patch Kids, he thinks of me and he laughs like when he's at Walmart or any of them stores. Blood pudding? I don't know if I could eat that or not. BuzzFeed? Huber, what do you mean by BuzzFeed? Yeah, I'll have to check that link out later. Huber, I can't click it. Sometimes it lets me open it up in a different tab, but it won't let me now open it up in a different tab for some reason. So I don't know why. Oh, here we go. They let me do it. I was doing it wrong. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. The Try Channel, the Irish people. And they got the perfect crew to do it. Them guys are all great. I wish there was a way I could help you, Pumpkin Patch. I really do. But if you notice
What the hell's up with that guy?
he's got little legs.
And he's wearing a diaper.
Yeah, he's a cop. You need to when you notice that person coming to your table, at least start recording or something if you can. Even if it's just recording the voices or something. And then if something happens, then you report it to the head of Repticon, and I guarantee you they won't tolerate it. Yes, I have to agree with Bob there. And don't let nobody, but just I don't think he would have a problem, but you never know. I understand what you're saying, so that's just my suggestion. That's the only thing I could tell you. Well, yeah, that's true too, Justin. She's Pumpkin Patch is the only one that has to know that it's recording. So I feel that you could do it. That would work too, but don't you think the little cloud of the bear spray would kind of clean out the Repticon show? So do I. Hope you work things out. Definitely hope you work things out. Can you travel? They have big shows. They have shows in Texas and Kansas, I think, and all around you. Kind of would, Youper. Make for a great video. It surely would. Everybody screaming, tables flying. That's true, Bob, too. Quick shot to the throat. That's Becky's favorite move. And Emma's.
What?
Throat check and throat punches. Oh, I understand. That's funny. That would be funny to spray bear spray like that, to do that. It's a little more than high strength pepper spray. You can't drive due to your height? How tall are you, Tanisha? So why would that prevent you from? My grandmother was 5'10". How could that prevent you from driving? Little people drive all the time. You have a fear of driving on roads or vehicles with glass. Then how do you get around, TJ? They sell things for your pedals, Tanisha. Yeah, they do. They sell stuff for your pedals that extend the pedals out. You can buy them probably right on Amazon. Pedal extenders. You can bring them out like all the way up to a foot or more. Oh yeah, you can't drive, right? Yeah. Oh, you can learn, though, Tanisha, don't you think? No, I haven't, TJ. What's the what? I don't. So what's that got to do with anything, though, TJ? I'm trying to figure that out. What color is that? Oh yeah, Youper, you have trouble, and it's tough because when you hatch something out, it's hard for you to distinguish it, ain't it? And I could see that. Yeah, which is a good thing. If you live somewhere where there's buses like that, it is a good thing. I'm surprised you were able to get in the Army, Youper. My son went to join, and he couldn't because he was colorblind with one color, and it was different shades of white. He couldn't distinguish the different shades of white, and they wouldn't let him in. And he passed everything. They were just amazed at how high the scores he got on everything, the physicals and all that, and they wouldn't let him in because he couldn't distinguish different colors of white. Yeah, you're lucky too, Justin. When I lived in Philly, I never took the bus too much, but I used to take the subway and stuff a lot because it was a lot easier.
I didn't take the subway. I took the L.
Well, the L, but okay. I assume the Army they didn't take him, Uper, and that's no joke. And it said right on there because he could not distinguish different colors of white. Oh, you get night blindness too. That's a shame. Well, I'm telling you what the paper said. And it said he couldn't distinguish between shades of white. I don't know. And now I don't know what that meant by different shades of white, like between white and like a cream colors and stuff like that, but they wouldn't let him in because of it. Could have been something else. I don't know. I know my grandfather was colorblind. He would always come out wearing blue clothes or gray clothes and thinking they were blue, and gray and think they were blue. Wearing blue thinking they're gray, or wearing gray thinking it was blue. It was really weird. Oh, I guess that would, TJ, yeah. No, I think he was trying to get into infantry, 82nd Airborne or something. Same thing my brother was in. And I think he wanted to be an All-American, and it just wasn't going to happen because of that not being able to. Now, I don't know what has changed since when my brother was in there, but I don't know. Yeah, you would hook the red wire, the blue wire up to the gray wire and think it's all good. That's good. Oh, your dogs are barking at nighttime? My dog is laying right there sleeping. Yeah, I believe it. Yes, they can. You know, what's that guy's name? I'm trying to think of it. Give me a minute. He was a TV. He had this show. Oh, honey, he's married to the white lady.
Well, I didn't even hear that whole conversation.
The TV show, and he had a TV show. It was a talk show. Montel Williams, that's what it is. He was colorblind, okay? And he never knew he was colorblind. And he tells a story. He was sitting on a plane and he fell asleep. And when he woke up, everything had a different color to it. And he didn't even know he was colorblind. So when they landed and he saw his wife for the first time, he realized her eyes that were blue were truly blue. He couldn't believe the colors. So they took him to the doctor, and that's how they discovered he has MS. Is because people with MS a lot are colorblind. And he had no idea he was colorblind. Bob, that could be because men are just stubborn, huh? They don't want to believe that that's blue. They want to believe that that's gray. Oh, yes. It is 11:14 here. And I've been going on for over an hour, so I think I'm going to hop off. Pumpkin Patch, I hope everything is okay. Tanisha, thank you for coming in. TJ, thanks for coming in. Bob, thanks for coming in. Justin, Will, and anybody else who's sitting in the background, thank you guys for coming in. It was great to have all you guys here, and we'll do this again. Peace.